I'm loving the new advert from McDonald's, aren't you? In this video, I'm going to talk about love and hate and the grammar of these verbs. So my name's Abby. Welcome to English with Abigail. So one of the most common questions I get about English grammar is, what's the difference between I love to eat cake and I love eating cake? So let's talk about two verb combinations, something that we have to learn and remember because each verb is different. So some verbs always take the to infinitive afterwards. I'm talking about decide, pretend, expect, fail. For example, if we make a sentence, we have to use the second verb with the to infinitive. So for example, we decided to go to Italy. We pretended to go to Italy. We're expecting to go to Italy next week. We failed to go to Italy last week. So the first verb is forcing the second verb to be used in to infinitive. It doesn't matter which tense the first verb is, it can be past, present, continuous. The second verb will always be the to infinitive. There is another group of words where the second verb will always be the gerund, the ing form. For example, anticipate. We anticipate going to Italy next year. Consider. We are considering going to Italy. We enjoy going to Italy. Or we postponed going to Italy. These sentences are forcing the second verb go to be in ing form, always. And some of these verbs are predictable, we can learn them, we always know it will be to or it will be ing afterwards. But then we have these verbs of feeling: love, like, hate, prefer. And with these verbs we can use both. And there's not much difference in the meaning. So I love to swim, I love swimming. Really, it means the same thing. There may be a little difference. So having done some research, I looked in the dictionaries and I looked in a book called Practical English Usage. And it suggests that if you use the to infinitive verb as the second verb, this suggests more of a choice or habit that you're talking about. So I love to eat cake would mean it's my habit. Every Tuesday I love to eat cake. Whereas ing form would suggest the enjoyment or the experience. I love eating cake because it's delicious. So slightly different emphasis with the to infinitive or the ing form. But really, when you're speaking, it doesn't make much difference. If you're listening to someone and, they're talking about cake, they like it, we understand they like cake. It's going to be the other words that give us the details, like I eat cake on Tuesdays. I eat cake because it's delicious. From the other words, then we know for sure what the person means. So, to be clear, you could use either without much change of meaning. So don't worry too much about I love eating cake or I love to eat cake. Okay, other points about love and how to use the grammar. So when you start to learn English, you learn about the continuous verbs. So present continuous, I am eating, I am sleeping, I am talking. We know it's something that's happening right now. And then we learn there are stative verbs where we never use the ing form, like I love books, I love cake. I like books. I hate books. We never use those in the ing form. Your teacher tells you, right? We know this, it's a fact. Stative verbs. Okay, McDonald's. I'm loving it. Why, McDonald's? Why do you do this to us? But English changes, it changes fast, and it is now acceptable in informal language to use these verbs in ing form. So you can say, I'm loving it. I'm loving the new McDonald's advert. It also gives the impression of something that's happening now. It's a preference that you have at the moment, something that you're enjoying right now. So I'm loving wearing jeans and high heels at the moment. I'm liking sesame ice cream this summer. Oh, I'm hating that new song by Justin Bieber. I'm preferring red socks to blue socks at the moment. It's something that's happening now, may change in the future, but your feelings at the moment are this, because I'm loving it. It's still informal language. Don't use it in your exams. Maybe agree with your teacher when they say it's a stative verb, but you'll hear it around. Phrasal verbs. So English speakers just love phrasal verbs. We love to take a verb and we stick a bit on the end, a preposition or another type of word. Love on is a fairly recent phrasal verb. Love on and hate on. And both of these give the impression of a public show of support or not support if you're saying hate on. To love on someone or to love on people means a public show of support or care. Definitely not sexual in any way, but the caring, loving in a public way. So everyone is loving on the new members of our club. We want you to love on the new customers that come in and give them all the support they need. And there's hate on, which means the opposite. Also, something you might see a lot on the internet, people hating on one figure. So if, for example, stop hating on Justin Bieber. I love him. Everyone's hating on him because he did this thing. So showing hate, criticizing, insulting, especially in public, is hate on. Quite new phrasal verbs, you might hear them, and it is a public show of your feelings. And the last point I want to make about love is I would love it. I would love it, and I would like, I would hate, I would prefer. These verbs actually nearly always take the to verb after them. So I would love to go to the park. I would love to go to Italy. I would like to put cream in my coffee. I would hate to be shorter. I prefer to go on Saturday. Often they are would and verb. It uses the to infinitive, but English is flexible. We know this. You might see the ing form used as well. So I would love going to the park every week. I would like putting cream in my coffee every week. I'd hate being shorter. I'd hate being taller. I would prefer going on Saturday. These are all possible as well. We know. That's why we love English. It's so flexible, and really there's no change in meaning. If you're saying I would like to do it, I would like doing it. So what do you think? Do you have any questions about the grammar of love and hate? Any more phrasal verbs you've noticed? Let me know below, and thanks very much for watching. Bye.